What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Stacks Porzingis, Pee Wee the Plug, one forcer through the wire, aka Mr. Know-It-All, the #1 Knicks fan in the world, and we are back for episode 3, and we're gonna get right into it. Last two episodes. First one, we hired Kenny and clean house. We got Kenny as our head coach. He went out and got Tim Duncan to join him in the coaching staff. Second episode, we went out and we drafted Tyrese Halliburton. At the point guard position, right there, 9th overall, came out to be a 74 overall. It's perfect. Everything is what we want. Then in the second round, we were able to scoop up Tyree, who I'm very high on. I think this guy has a lot of potential. Very, very young and underrated in the draft. And then last but not least, we were able to go out there and snag Kenyon Martin Jr., son of Kenyon Martin. I think he can be a high energy guy off our bench. Just another guy who's also young. And with not a lot of options, I thought it was somebody we can go out there and mold. He's going to come in and have energy and accept his role, and that's what I was looking for. So I'm happy to have him. And it's just a low risk, high reward pick. Now is the last deciding factor of our offseason, which is free agency, contractual agreements with players that we already have under contract and whatnot. So here we go, team and player options. And by no surprise, Otto Porter accepted his $28 million. So this is going to be a big topic for the next coming season. Deciding whether he rides it out, which will depend on how good he plays for us and how significant his role is on our team. And if not, and if things don't go a certain way, whether it's us losing, whether it's him not performing at a certain level, we'll explore the trade option or trade route with him. Because $28 million for the role we're going to ask of him is pretty steep when we're already paying Zach LaVine. Depending on how Lauri Markkanen performs this upcoming season, he's going to be due for a payment. Wendell Carter soon after him, and then so forth and so on. So this is going to be a very, very important year for us financially, depending on how Otto Porter performs. And then again, like I said, behind him we have guys who have similar traits and are close to him in rating and overall, and they're a lot cheaper but a little younger. So if they can catch up to him, guys like Chandler Hutchison or Denzel Valentine, then it'll make it a lot easier for us to transition away from Otto Porter. But Anthony Davis declined his player option, so Anthony Davis will explore free agency. Same with DeMar DeRozan, which was expected from DeRozan. And other than that, we don't really have any other high declines. I'm trying to see if it's anybody else. Cantor, Jabari, JaVale. Typical guys, nothing crazy. Willie Cauley-Stein. So again, as we expected, this free agency class won't be strong. It'll be fairly weak. And we expected that. Qualifying offers as far as we are standing. I think the only one I think I'll send one to Denzel Valentine, and I'll get one to Chris Dunn. But I kind of don't want to send one to Chris Dunn because I think we can restructure something, but we still can. So I'll give ourselves a security blanket. I kind of don't want to be giving Chris Dunn $6 million a year, which means I kind of don't know if I want to give him a qualifying offer, because if he's expecting $6 million a year, I don't know if we're going to be able to click. I'm looking for $3 to $4 million a year for Chris Dunn. Almost the same value of what Denzel Valentine is asking for, to be honest with you, especially after just drafting. But I don't want him to walk away freely, so we're gonna give him the qualifying offer. And hypothetically, what's going to happen? We're probably going to bring Chris Dunn back, and honestly speaking, we're going to bring him back to trade him. I just being completely honest with you, we definitely don't have the money for Anthony Davis, do we? I don't know what the purple means. Purple means that we don't have the money. You don't have enough room. You may only sign players for the amount of cash that you ever made for the league. So we only have enough to play with the league minimum, which is fine. Ingram, though, I want to look in on Ingram. He's receiving offers from the Warriors, which, his interest is 36. So he'll probably go back just because he's restricted, which is duh. But Montrezl Harrell is out here as unrestricted. So the Clippers probably didn't have the bag he was looking for, so I'm interested to see where he's going down. Gallinari is out here. And some guys is out here. Fred VanVleet is out here. Goran Dragic is out here. In order to get him, we would have to give him about $14 million. Again, these are guys that if I didn't get a point guard I would probably look to add, like Fred VanVleet. I would love to have Fred VanVleet on our team. He would be good, but it just doesn't make sense for the direction we're going in. Gallinari would be cool to pick up, but we're that team that has a bunch of young guys at these positions and we want to let them grow. So I'm not looking to add any of these guys, if I'm being completely honest with you. If we lost Otto Porter, I would definitely be looking to add somebody to come in and play, like a Marcus Morris would fit good if we had lost Otto Porter, whatnot. But we don't have to go that route. Bogdanovich and the Kings. Should I try to snag Bogdanovich? He's a guy that can play the 2, the 3. He's 27. He's a lot cheaper than Otto. Do I try to snag him and ship Otto? Defensively, we might be in trouble defensively if we went and got him. If I'm just being completely honest with myself, I should probably stay away from it, because defensively, Otto Porter is a lot more reliable on that end of the ball. But yeah, we're not gonna get ourselves caught up. They're asking me to renounce rights on a lot of these guys. Decline. Do I want to renounce my rights with Chris Dunn? Should I let Chris Dunn go? No, we're gonna keep him as a cap hold. We're gonna see what's out there for him. Trying to see, is there a way for me to talk to Chris Dunn my damn self? Can I? I thought I was. Yeah, let me renegotiate a contract with him. Let's do 2 years. First of all, let's go and get Denzel Valentine. Let's get the guy that we want and view as a part of our future going forward, to make sure he gets what he needs. I can do 2. Yeah, I can do this with Denzel. I can do that with him. We'll offer him that. And then Chris Dunn, we might try to 1 year Chris Dunn. I'll 2 year him. 2 year. And we'll see how he acts to that. They both agree. Let's bring them both in. So we were able to get Chris Dunn under why isn't Chris Dunn popping up on my shit? I don't know. I hate when the 3-day period. Okay. Sorry for the pause, y'all. Just had to make sure I was doing that right, because a lot of times 2K make it confusing and you end up clicking the wrong thing and it confuses you, and the next thing you know, he's a free agent. So we were able to retain Chris Dunn. We brought Chris Dunn back. Again, yeah, like they did the wrong thing. I wanted to give Chris Dunn a 2-year deal, so they gave him and Denzel Valentine 1-year deals because of the qualifying offer. I only put the qualifying offer out there as if somebody else tried to get them, but I wanted to reconstruct the deal. But whatever. So now, yeah, we don't even have value with them, because he can just walk after this. There's no option here at all. I wanted to try to tie him up. Fine, though. We'll bring Denzel Valentine back. He won't leave us. Chris Dunn. We're going to go into the season. We're going to try to trade Chris Dunn. First thing first, though, we're going to do right here is we're going to make Kobe White a shooting guard. His overall goes up to 78, which is typical 2K stuff, but his overall should go up. So we got that down. Satoransky, I want to keep. I feel like Satoransky would be a good veteran for a guy like Tyrese Halliburton. He's going to be a good successor for him. For the nights that Tyrese isn't clicking, having his rookie moments, we'll have a legitimate guy like Tomas Satoransky to come in and clean shit up. And they kind of will have the same type of game early on. The goal is to obviously have Tyrese Halliburton exceed the production that Tomas Satoransky give us. But from a rookie standpoint, they'll have around the same type of game as far as versatility, doing a lot of different things. So it won't be drop-offs when either one of them is in the game. It'll kind of be the same type of style being played, which I like. Tyrell Terry, he's gonna have to get in where he fit in and just make sure that he's staying a beat. And when he does get his opportunities, whether it's injury or a late game or whatever, make the most of it. So Ryan Archie-Diakino, and Chris Dunn, we're probably going to try to shift them out. Ryan could probably play his contract out. I don't know too many teams are going to be looking for him, but if he can be a throw-in to any type of trade, whether we trade Otto Porter or a trade, I don't think he'd be a throw-in for Chris Dunn, because anybody that's trying to trade for Chris Dunn probably isn't going to try to also bring in another point guard. But if all fails, if Chris Dunn ends up finding himself a role on his team, it would be very hard. It would be very hard. But if he does show us some value and show us that he needs to stick around, then maybe I guess we would keep him. But I just don't see it. We're trying to breed and give opportunity to Tyrese while still being competitive with Tomas backing him up or starting. Haven't made the decision yet. And then we also want to give Tyrell Terry some minutes and some opportunity too, because I think potential is there. He's an aggressive guard, and I want at least one of those type of guards to have on our team. We have Kobe White obviously, but I want to also have a point guard who can also score the ball as well and be aggressive when we need that. Because I'm trying to create a multi-layer team here. That's my thought process. I want a team that can run. I want a team that, if when we need to slow the game down and play big, we can do that with Laurie and Wendell in the front court. I want to be able to play small, like I said, and I want to be able to defend. I want to be able to score. I want to be multi-layered. I don't want to have one layer to us, and that's just it. I don't want to be like the Rockets, where it's like, oh, we're going to shoot a bunch of threes, and hopefully we make them. And, nah, I'm good on that. So yeah, we looking good. I'm liking where we at. As far as the rest of free agency, I don't know who is out here for us to really play with. We have $3 million in cap room. I don't know if I want to just waste it just to do anything. Small forward is pretty tied up. Power forward, I can go out and get a power forward. Kenyon Martin Jr. may not be legitimately ready to be the backup power forward for Lauri Markkanen, so maybe I'll try to see what's out here at the power forward position. In free agency. And Gallinari is expecting 12, so we can't play with 3 to get him there. I don't know about the options that we have to really bring somebody in. Marvin Williams would be nice. Stretch the floor, veteran presence. Good locker room guy. Jay Crowder is another guy. Good locker room guy. Strong, physical. Can play that bench role. He's gonna have some nights where he is one of the best players on the floor as far as shooting and stretching and defending and all of that. Y'all know I love Michael Beasley. So yeah, for me it's between Jay Crowder and Marvin Williams. Obviously, Jay Crowder is a younger. He can do a little bit more floor space and slasher. You see, he has perimeter defense, basketball IQ, inside scoring. He has that B3. Marvin Williams is just a stretch four. If we being honest, he's just gonna shoot the ball. Defensively, he's not gonna bring what Jay Crowder can bring. And Jay Crowder is a little bit more expensive. Can we just get Jay Crowder on a 1 year? Let's just go $5 million even, Jay. Can we do $5 million even? Rock with us. I'm all for the contract. Let's see if he'll take it. Not yet. Still not yet. He's mulling offers, of course. He's a guy that teams are gonna want. And we're able to scoop Jay Crowder. So cool. I like that move for us. Again, a veteran who has won some games, been in a lot of heated playoff battles with Boston, with the Jazz. Played a real good role with the Grizzlies. Maybe he can come in and have that same type of impact on us. We don't have too many veterans on this team, so it was important for us to go and at least try to snag one. He is the oldest guy on our team. Him and Satoransky are our veterans. Satoransky has also been in some playoff moments with the Wizards. Otto Porter has playoff experience with the Wizards as well. And some of these younger guys have some playoff experience from when their early years with the Bulls, but that's just like literally one or two. I think, did Denzel Valentine play on that Bulls team that made it to the playoffs with Jimmy Butler and those young guys? I'm not sure. I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so. But other than that, we're extremely young, so it was important to go. And maybe, let me see. I think I'm all out of roster spots anyway, to be honest with you. I think we have 17 players. So yeah. Can I don't think I can make trades right now in free agency. I can. But I don't think I can trade Chris Dunn because technically he was just signed. But sometimes, yeah, okay. Let's try to see if somebody will take Ryan off our hands. Please, I mean, Ryan RGD and Akino is cool, but there's really no room for him on my team. I know he's a fan favorite, so I'm just hoping somebody can take him. But yeah, okay. The Thunder. We would have to give our first round pick, but we would swap with them, and we would get their 2022. I might do it because I don't think in 2023 we should not be. That pick shouldn't have a much value. We're gonna do it. So we open up a roster spot. We actually even clear up some money because we were in the negatives. We were over the cap. Now we're back under the cap. We have a cap hold. Who's our cap hold? Let me go and look at our. They said we had a cap hold of $3 million, but then nobody pops up. Contract is. Where's our salary cap table? Salary cap table. It's not okay. There we go. Boom. Who's a cap hold? I don't see who's a cap hold for us. Maybe that's just the game tripping out. Is there another veteran that we can go out here and add? Joakim Noah wouldn't be. You know what? If Joakim Noah can take the minimum, I wouldn't be mad at that. Trade exception. Renounce rights on that. We ain't holding on to that. What the hell? Trade exception, my ass. Joakim Noah takes the minimum version. I did that for Kenny. Kenny's obviously the coach of the team. I know how much he loves Joakim Noah. So give him Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah is automatically the third best center on his team. Luke Cornett and Cristiano Felicio. I mean, I want to waive him. He's making $7 million. My gosh. But yeah, another veteran, Chicago. It's just to make Chicago back live. We got Kenny. We got myself. We brought in Joakim Noah. We reliving it. We just had our 9th overall pick. We got Tyrese Halliburton. People are excited. So it's just about bringing that excitement back into Chicago. Now we can go through that because I don't care about the rest of the free agency. We'll probably try to look and see where some guys go. Boogie Cousins still out there, and he has one offer, which is from the San Antonio Spurs. Golly, Boogie. So a quick overview. Let's look at player progression. Okay, Zach LaVine is going up a little bit. We got some green marks for Larry, which is always good and encouraging to see. We got some red for Kobe. Kobe's 3 has went to a B+. His 3 has dropped for whatever reason, but his overall has went up. Going up for Chris Dunn. Denzel Valentine is going down at 26, so maybe that was good. We got that 1-year contract. Yikes. His 3 has went down, which is the most crucial part of his game for me. I like his playmaking, which also went down to a C. Maybe Denzel Valentine, maybe it was a blessing in disguise that happened. Luke Cornett is going down. His 3 isn't going down, though, but his overall player is going down, which is probably something that was already weak on him, like rebounding or something. And then Joakim Noah, obviously, is going down. So that's cool. That's cool. We'll take that. Wendell, his physicals are going up. Good. We're going to need that from him. And then it's the Summer League. I like to dibble and dabble with the Summer League. Maybe I'll try to decide, do I want to end the video now and play with Summer League in my own time, or do I just want to simulate it for y'all? You know what? We'll go inside it. I'll let y'all see. I'll let them fill out the Summer League team itself. I'm gonna go to coaching because I want some guys to get some minutes. Yeah, I want Tyrese to get some minutes. Kobe White is still in it. Chandler Hutchison. In real life, these guys probably wouldn't be playing Summer League, but 2K still allows certain guys to play. I don't understand that. That's another part of the my league that's broken to me. We know by now that a lot of guys don't play. A lot of higher talent on teams, part of teams' cores, they don't really play in the summer league. Especially guys who are in their third, fourth years, and they got Kobe White and Wendell playing. Like, yeah. Gafford is more of a guy who would play. So I'm probably going to I'm taking all of Wendell Carter's minutes. So he's not going to play. He's going to be on the roster, but I'm not going to let him play. Kenyon Martin Jr., I want him to get some extreme minutes because he's actually a part of the roster. That's another thing. They kind of value rating and overall, but if Balmero isn't really, and he's a draft prospect for real, so he went undrafted. If he's not a part of my roster though, I'm not valuing him over somebody who's legitimately a part of my roster. I want Kenyon Martin Jr. to get some real minutes, so we're gonna put him at 28 minutes. I want Tyrell Terry to get real minutes, so we're gonna make sure he's playing 25. Halliburton, I want you to play 28. Kobe play 28. Hutchinson play 28. Gafford, I want you to play 32. Juan Herman Gomez, he's on us. He made our summer league roster. That's terrible. Number one option though, Tim Duncan is coaching it. Kobe White. Second option, I want it to be nobody. We'll just let Kobe White be our only guy, and we'll go through some of these games and see how we do. First game is against the Heat, and we lose by 6. Wins and losses don't matter to me. I just want to see how my young guys performing. In 29 minutes, Tyrese Halliburton shot the ball good, 4 for 5. Didn't take a lot of shots. He knows his role. 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Just a little bit of everything. Hutchinson played 34 minutes and shot the ball terrible at 2 for 11. He took his shots though, which is what we wanted to see. They still found a way to sneak Wendell Carter in there. Gafford gave us 10 points. Didn't really rebound a lot. Had a steal, no blocks. Kenyon Martin Jr. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 for 7, 1 turnover. Made a 3-point shot too, but did terrible at the free throw line. But that's that energy I'm talking about. 10 and 8. That's what I want to see from him. Let's get through so we can get some more games in before this video wraps up. Here we go against the Jazz. Let's simulate that game. Again, lost the game by 10. That's fine. We're not in it for wins or losses. We want to see this type of stuff. 15 and 13 from Gafford. 6 and 23 from the field. He shot 12 threes. Kenny told me in a party yesterday that I was going to have to come in and adjust his tendencies because he shoots a lot of threes. And he was right. He shot 1 less 3 than Kobe White, which is weird. Kenyon Martin Jr. 7-5. Another 2 steals and a block. 3 turnovers, though. He went 3 for 10. And then Tyrese Halliburton 1 for 7. 3 turnovers, 6 assists. And then Tyrell Terry went 6, 3 and 3, 1 for 8. We shot the ball bad as a team this game. Hutchinson 2 for 5, 9 rebounds though. So we getting some guys coming in, making some type of impact. That's what I want to see. Daniel Gafford and Kobe White led us, and that's what they should be doing. They're the 2 leaders of this summer league group, so we want to see them do that night in and night out. And then we want our other young guys to just get a feel. We still haven't got a win yet, but Kobe White and Daniel Gafford led the way again. They both shot the ball terrible again. Gafford shot another 8 threes, 1 less than Kobe White again. Tyrell Terry shot the ball bad again for 3 for 10, but he's getting in there. He's getting his shots up. 3 steals, 5 rebounds. Hutchinson is kind of doing a little bit of everything for us. Tyrese Halliburton hasn't had the game that we've hoped for him yet, but 6'6", 3 turnovers, 1 for 6. We'll live with it. Kenyon Martin still being that energy guy. 1 for 5. We shoot the rookies are shooting the ball bad. They're shooting the ball bad. Let's hope that they get it out of their system now, so when we get into the real regular season, we won't have any of these problems. We play the Jazz again in the playoff matchup. Let's simulate the round, and we have been eliminated. We lost to the Jazz. Let's check out the game. We lost badly. Kobe White, 33 points, shot the ball good this time. 15 threes, good. Gafford shot another 11 threes. So right, Kenny was right. I have to go in here and mess with his tendencies. Tyrese Halliburton had 9, 4 and 2. Perfect from the field. He's just still searching for that game. Good game from Hutchinson. 9 and 11 for Gafford is good. And then last but not least, Kenyon Martin, 12 points. With Terry do 4 2, 1 3. All right, so we're gonna wrap up the video here.